Welcome everyone to Marketing Tips Tuesday from Practicefuel, the 9-step system that will show you everything you need to know to use the internet to grow your practice. My name is Brian Devine, and today we are talking about how to be everywhere, or at least seem to be, or what we like to call the Omnipresence System. And the reason that we are talking about this today is because it is probably more important now than it was even a few years ago when we put this whole thing together, because we live in a world of so much competition, and there is just so much information being pushed at us all the time. And just, in the last year and a half, we're getting bombarded with information and content. So it means that your message is getting drowned out. It is harder and harder for your message to get heard. That means that you need to be everywhere as often as possible. And that's where the Omnipresence System comes in. So we kind of break it down into 3 segments. But one of the segments that I think is really going to just make your life so much easier is using templates. And that means that whatever content you decide to create, because one of the steps is to decide if you're going to write content or do video. Obviously, I like video, so that's where we start. But if you're going to do either one, you want to make sure that whatever you're going to do with that content, that you have templates to drop it in to save yourself time and effort. So that means that whether it is an image that you're going to just drop a quote into, that you kind of have a group of anywhere from 5 to 10 images to work from. If you are going to be putting out snippets of your video, that you've got an intro or an exit that you can drop in there, and then just make sure that it always looks very consistent. So there's all these things that you can do to have your content get spread out. So if you were able to just do one piece of content, even if you just do one per month, that you could break up that content and turn it into at least 20 different pieces of content. And if you're using these templates the right way, then it just makes it so fast and easy. So that way you are not spending hours and hours of your time, or anyone in your practice that might be helping you isn't spending a whole lot of time doing it. So you want to make sure that you have good templates that you can just drop everything into place, push it out to wherever it is that you want it to go, and make your life easy. If you have any questions about how this all works and what kind of templates that you can use and where they can create, there's this great place called Canva. And so if you're not like a Photoshop genius, Canva is a beautiful, simple, easy tool that you can use online, and you can create just about everything that you can imagine. You can have your templates, then you can just drop anything that you need, like quotes and text and video, whatever it is that you want, put it right in there and then send it out. So if there's anything that we can do to support you, if you have any other questions, or if we can help you at all, let's put this all in context, because as you know, we do have the 9-step system, and Omnipresence is right there at the middle level. So it means that you have your foundation in place and you're ready to really start driving a lot of traffic and a lot of eyeballs to your foundation, okay? And that's where it all comes from. All right, I want to make this really quick because we're going to be having Thanksgiving here just in a couple of days. So I want to make sure that you just have some ideas bouncing around your head and you're thinking about what can you do, what kind of content can you produce, and then what kind of templates can you create so that you have just tons and tons of content so that you can break through the noise and get seen, heard, found, and then, of course, chosen by your prospective patients. All right, that's it for me. I look forward to seeing you next time on Marketing Tips Tuesday from Practicefuel. Bye for now.